So, hey everyone. So, it's been a minute since I've done a video because I've been going through a lot of stuff, and I had to get back, and I'm still trying to get back to me. So, I said it's time. I felt that it was time, and even now I'm really pushing myself. But I really wanted to come on here because something I that hit my thought process. I do a lot of writing, and I do a lot, and I post it on Facebook, and so now I'm verbally writing, if that's what you want to call it. So I'm just getting it out. I'm venting it out. So I know and hope that what I say will encourage somebody else and strengthen somebody else. And because our going through, I always say it is not just for us. And I think sometimes we take people's going through, and we take our own going through kind of hard. We take it hard, but we take it lightly because it's for somebody else, and it's hard to get through it, but we don't realize that it's for somebody else, if I'm making sense. But anyway, yesterday when I got off work last night and I was going to grab something to eat, I was looking at this, you know how you have those bag it yourself ice machines? All, they all over the place because people own them themselves. So I looked at that, and I remember talking to somebody that I considered a friend, and I was like, it would be good to own one of those. And we was having a conversation about it. It would be good to own one of those, but you have to find the right place to really put it in order to really make some money off of it. And came to my remembrance, and not the whole conversation, but when I saw it, I immediately said to myself, I want to own that. I want to own one of those. That's what I said to myself. So as I sat there looking at it, I said, yeah, I want to own that. I want to own one of those. I said, I wonder how I can own something like that. Then I started thinking about other things, and I was like, think about, and I'm saying this, y'all guys, and a lot of y'all know the process of owning things, and you know that there is a process of going through to own anything. So when I was saying that, I was like, God, I want to own something. I just want to feel like I own something. And I was just talking, and I was just saying that to God, and the words that came back to me was, and I started being shown all of the things that were given to me, all of the things that God placed in me, all of the things that He promised, the peace that He promised, all of these things that it was shown to me. And I felt that. I really felt that. And I said, what was said to me was, own it. Own it. Own it. And I was like, dang. So I'm sitting there, and I was meditating on that since I heard it, and into today when I got off work, and I wasn't going to post anything out. And then next thing you know, I just felt in my spirit to do some type of video about owning it. And I tell people a lot of times, I'm a very transparent person. People can say what they want about me, but I'm not going to shut down. I'm a transparent person. I need for people to know what's going, not a need, but it's good to be open with people, because you never know if people are experiencing what you're experiencing or going through what you're going through. And I find in this time in my life, in this process, in this season, this part of my life, I feel like I've separated from a lot of people. I've disconnected from a lot of people. And some of it has hurt, and I don't know if it's for a season or if it's just me saying, I'm good, because right now what I'm focusing on is me. And when that was spoken to me about owning it, I got a little scared. This is my video therapy because kind of my therapist is out because she's having a baby, yay. But yeah. So when it said own it, my first question was, God, how do I own it? How do I own it? Because there are a lot of things that we can get, we can have, we can finance, we can lease it, and all that other stuff. But we really don't have ownership of it. You know what I mean? So it's really a process of owning something. And now I'm in the strength of asking God, because asking people, everybody's going to have their own interpretation. Then you're not going to hear from people. And then I'm not in that place of, I want to hear and I want to know what His word. I want to be strengthened on how I own all of these things that He's given to me. How do I not just have it because I have it? I have what He's given to me. I have it. So now I have to take ownership of it. I do. So like when you own stuff like these things like the ice machine that people put out there, now you can be productive off of it. You know what I mean? But you got to keep up the maintenance of it, and you got to make sure, that it's always readily available for people. And so now I'm asking, how do I own it? And once I'm taking it step by step, once I own it, how do I maintain it? It's a little fearful for me to even think of all of this like this, because I'm so used to having it. I can have it, I can get it, I can lease it, you know what I mean? I can rent it, I can get it, I can be a part of it, I can, all of these things. I can invest in it. I can do all of that stuff. But now I'm in this place of, and I'm not talking about stuff. So a lot of people like to get that in their head. I'm not talking about, the things that's in me that was given to me. I want to know, and I'm in this place of wanting to know how to own it, because I struggle with, people say in the peace you can have this peace, and sometimes I struggle with owning that peace, owning that joy, and that's just my rant for today. And like a lot of people take ownership. Like I really admire people who can finally say to themselves, I have a problem with drugs. I have a problem with alcohol. I have an issue with these different things that are hindrances in their life that are toxic to themselves and toxic to people. I've even had some people don't want to believe or receive. I've even seen some people take ownership of their toxic narcissistic behavior. They take ownership of it. And everybody who takes ownership of it, They're not just taking ownership of it, but they're receiving the help that they need because they go to therapy. The alcoholics, they go to the AA, the people with drugs, and everybody's getting the help that they need to own their issue. They own it. So now I'm in this place, I really am in this place of owning my issues, owning my situations, but it's hard, to grab hold of it sometime. And yeah, I'm just dealing with that. And a lot of people, when you hear these people who have been in these alcohol and drugs, and now, people who have PTSD, they own those situations, and now they're in a place where they can say, hey, this is what it is. They can reach out to other people and talk to other people and say, this is who I am. They took ownership of it. They will always say, they can say, I'm a recovering alcoholic. Some people say, because they know who they are, they know they can't enter in certain environments. So, yeah, I'm just ranting. I mean, I don't know if it makes sense to anybody, but I just wanted to come on and say that I'm just grateful that I'm in this place, because I was in a stuck place for a long time. And it seemed like I kept going around the same bush and entertaining the same toxic behaviors and stuff. So now I want to own all of my experiences so that I can help people. And it seemed like, me reaching out and doing what I do and saying what I say is not, I guess, to the point is, it's attracting who it needs to attract, and it's cutting off or silencing people who may think they don't want to hear it, or I don't need to be talking like that. I'm really not a negative person at all. I don't like negativity. It really makes my heart heavy. But I know that what I deal with, because I'm so transparent, I'm going to use my experience and my vulnerability to help other people. I'm not going to fake always being happy, because I'm not always happy. Happiness is a choice. Somebody told me happiness is a choice. And I just want to continue to seek my joy, and I love my life, and cutting negative people off is the best thing that you can do for you. You have to own that too. You have to own when people not really there for you. You have to, it's a lot of stuff. It's just a lot. I'm just thinking, y'all, I'm just talking. I just pulled up to the store, go inside Family Dollar, because my daggone the little alarm for the smoke detector, that thing keep beeping. So I'm going to see if I can get a battery so it'll stop beeping. So I just pulled up and I just grabbed my phone and said, here I go, back to the videos. So just be looking out when I can, Yeah, I just got off work, so yeah. Anyway, it don't bother me to look like this, because I'm cute either way. Okay, you guys have a great day, and remember, if nothing else, be encouraged to know that, remember, you got this, and to know that I love you guys. And I do what I do because I love you guys, and I'm just trying to own it. we trying to own it so that we can be continuously grow to be okay where we are. Because if we don't own it, we can't be okay where we are, right? I mean, it makes sense. So we gotta continue to grow in that and understanding that. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day, and remember, be encouraged.